everyone. Welcome to the She's a 10 times 5 show. I'm Lori, and my friends Lisa, Michelle, Randy, and Marcia are mixing it up and joining me to do what girlfriends do best, chat from the heart. Whether it's celebrity stories or serious topics, we're talking about it and coming in hot. Join us as we bring you the aha moments of learning, reflection, inspiration, and of course, a whole heck of a lot of fun. Let's go. This episode is brought to you by
Dr. Amir Karam, board-certified facial plastic surgeon and founder and creator of the Karam MD Skin Trifecta. It's a 3-step, all-in-one anti-aging routine that helps you defy aging in a very simple way. All right, folks, enjoy the podcast.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to She's a 10 times 5. And today's episode is Soup to Nuts. Hey, Lori.
Hi, Lisa. You pointed to me when you said nuts. Let it be known. I mean,
sorry.
saying.
Well, maybe that was subliminal.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, Lori and I have been learning a lot of tech, mostly Lori, but me too. And like right now, trying to figure out what was going on my screen right there. Oh my goodness. Oh.
Don't move, Lisa. You're turning green.
I know. See, this is all new.
Yeah.
It's fun. So what's new, Lori? We're trying some new stuff here.
We're trying some new stuff. Before we go into the good news stuff, I wanted to point out I am wearing a trucker hat. For those of you listening and not watching, I received this hat from a gal named Janie, whose daughter is in high school, and she is fighting a very, very rare form of cancer. This girl is a boss babe. She is 10 through and through, and we are showing support. Like it says LFGNL. Let's fucking go, Natalie. And I am going to be sporting this because we are all supporting her and keep being that 10 little mama.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I'm glad you wore that. And it looks fabulous on you.
Does it? Okay. I'm not normally really a truck hat. Okay, thanks. All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Soup to nuts, baby.
Let's go. Soup to nuts. Okay, first of all, let's just talk a little news. You brought up the falling from the sky. What was that thing again? Was a spy machine?
It's a Chinese spy balloon. I mean, if that doesn't keep you up at night, what is going on, Lise?
Do we know it's from one particular country? I'm not following that news at all.
Yes, it's from China.
Oh my gosh.
And I, wanted to give it a little Trump China because there's balloons in the sky that we're shooting down. I don't know. I just can't handle much more of the chaos.
I know. That makes me a little nervous.
I feel like, COVID, I feel like, I don't know. Every year it's something really weird and strange that kind of is making me want to put my head in the sand. So.
Yeah. Well, that's why I didn't know too much about it, because I have officially put my head in the sand about certain things. The less I know, the more I sleep at night. So, I mean, what I pay attention to is like entertainment, celebrity news, because then I don't really give a shit what those people do. I just think it's funny. I get to laugh at them or I get to commiserate, but I certainly can't relate. So I get to mostly make fun of them. But so that's why I just follow things like that.
Or wish that we were them,
I wish that we were them, I suppose. Did you see that Dr. Phil's pulling the plug on his show finally after all these years? I didn't even know it was still on. Who knew Dr. Phil was still on? I honest to God thought it was done. Didn't you?
I don't watch daytime TV, so
I don't either.
I'm completely out of the loop. Once Oprah, Pop Smoke, and got out of the way, that was it for me.
He was one of Oprah's births, right?
And then I got on the Ellen bandwagon until, we found out that something might have been going on there behind the scenes. So no daytime TV.
No. I don't have time for daytime TV. I don't even, when I'm home, I like it as quiet as possible, but I can't take that mess. Okay. Next to Soup to Nuts, I'm going to be talking about Pamela Anderson, because she is all the rage and all the news right now with her documentary. And then there's also a movie out, and there's just a lot going on. So I'm going to do a little research, because she was so popular from our nostalgic month, right? 80s and 90s. So we're going to visit that next week on Soup to Nuts. But today I want to talk about our soup of the day is this woman who is having the most amazing renaissance in her career. She's always had just a little bit of a part here and there in lots of different movies and series, but she's hitting it big right now. And that's Jennifer Coolidge. She is such a she's a 10 times 6. I mean, that woman is killing it. And I'm so happy for her. She's 61. And I know you watched White Lotus.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone's been watching White Lotus. But I mean, she's been in a ton of stuff. But like, did you see her? What do you call it? Her Golden Globe acceptance speech?
I did not. This is the first year I wasn't around for Golden Globes. So I missed out on the whole thing.
You didn't miss that much, to be honest with you. But she was really the star of the show when she won. And her speech was so fabulous. And one of the things she said was, there's people in this room who've given me parts that have kept me afloat in my career. And I can't thank you enough. And it was like Ryan Murphy and then Ryan Murphy.
Yeah.
But she said, you guys gave me jobs when no one else could. I couldn't get a job. And I'm so thankful for you for keeping me afloat. And now look at her. She is on top of the world. She's in everything. She's in a movie with J-Lo, Legally Blonde. Reese Witherspoon just came out and said we would never have another Legally Blonde if we couldn't have Jennifer Coolidge. I mean, she is the it girl in Hollywood right now. And I love it. Right.
She seems like the woman. Well, she seems like she's drunk all the time, which, is very relatable to a lot of us. I'm just kidding. No, but she seems like a genuine, authentic, what you see is what you get, self-deprecating girl, like that you would want to have at your dinner party,
Oh, 100%. No, and I think that is part of her shtick a little bit. Is kind of that like, ditzy. But then she's actually a stand-up comedian too. And she literally, that's a part of her shtick. But she even told the room, she goes, I finally get invited to my neighbors' parties now because I'm cool. And she means it in the most self-deprecating way possible. I just love her to death. And I just think she's super talented. She's found her lane. And I bet we see a lot more of her in the days to come or years to come.
Are you seeking luxurious pickleball products, services, and amenities that fit your discerning taste? Elevate your game on and off the court with Luxury Pickleball as your source for curated luxury vacations, high-quality designer apparel, bags, products, and coaching with top 10 pros. Luxury Pickleball offers exhilarating high-end vacation experiences in beautiful destinations with exquisite amenities and activities. Aside from our custom-designed pickleball paddles, we also carry brands like Prada, Yola, Phoenix Portier, Smartwool, Hedge, and many more. Our world-class pros can provide individual or group training at your chosen location. Imagine having a top 10 pro join you and your friends at your next luxury vacation. Luxury Pickleball, quality on and off the court. Let's go.
Well, spoiler alert, if you haven't watched White Lotus, you won't be seeing her on that show again.
Well, no, she did make a joke about that. She's like, really? You had to go kill me off?
Yes. Like, I mean, well, can we talk a little bit about that show? Because I think that is something that us girls, when we get together, like, in fact, in our little Salties group chat, we were having, a little dialogue and discourse about White Lotus. Talk about a provocative show that you just can't believe what you're seeing. It just draws you in and keeps you there. And right. How do they get away with it?
Well, frankly, I found it like, this is slow. The first season, I was like, this is slow. What is this? This is so bizarre, but yet I couldn't turn away. It was like a train wreck. I couldn't not watch. But then season 2, I thought was a little bit faster. But what do you mean by how did they get away with it? I don't know what you mean by that.
Well, I think it's very sexual. I think some of the scenes I'm like, oh my God, did that just happen? I mean, it was hard for me. It was, and I know it's on cable and
HBO. Yeah.
Right. Which is, for mature audiences, but, and I think the formula works really well because it's like kind of like a murder mystery. Like something happens at the very top of the very first episode and you want to know how it all comes together at the end.
Right. No, agree. You just were waiting for that foot to drop. And
Right.
you knew, and even when you knew something was going to happen, you still were on pins and needles with it. I'm going to be honest. I thought there were I think I heard too much about it. I was expecting there to be sex in every situation and every scene possible. So I was like, where's the sex? Like, okay, there was one or two really graphic scenes, but overall it was like, I guess I thought it was like all the time.
Like
so
soft porn. Yeah.
Yeah. I was waiting for there to be like a scene but just based on what everyone said about it. But it wasn't as frequent as I thought it was going to be, but yet at the same time, when it happened, it was a lot.
Yeah, it was a lot.
But it was good.
So to throw it back to Coolidge, did you see her adorable TikTok with J-Lo? It was her very first TikTok, right?
I loved it. It was so cute.
So great. And she, off key was like just kind of saying the lyrics from Jenny on the Block.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still Jenny on the block.
It was so cute.
I don't know anyone else who could have pulled that off. I mean, right? She's
right.
Yeah, she's adorable. Yeah,
she is adorable. Well, I'm really excited as we move forward on this next stage, and Soup to Nuts is going to grow and develop and figure out. We're working new angles, and we look forward to bringing current hot topics, things that people like to talk about around the water cooler, around a glass of wine with the girlfriends, chatting from the heart. And that's our goal with the show. So I'm looking forward to moving forward with it.
I know, I am too. And I'm really excited about this, Lisa, because this is right in your wheelhouse. And as you and I've talked about, is when we started this, it was kind of, we wanted to make people feel like they were the fly on the wall with a glass of wine, kind of talking about relatable things. And so I think us getting back to that mindset and delivering that kind of content, and you are perfect to do it. You guys, when I get on the phone with Lisa and she has heard something on her commute or talk with her daughters about something, man, she gets on a roll and she knows her stuff. And I can't wait to, the crime is going to be fun when you start talking crime stories.
We're going to do some crime. We'll do some book reviews. We'll do whatever is going on in our world of entertainment and interesting topics. That's kind of our goal. So,
okay.
Looking forward to it. So thank you, Lisa, for listening in today. And all right,
let's go. Okay.
Let's go.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. All right. What do you think?
Follow us on Instagram at She's a 10 times 5. You can click on the link in our bio to listen to all of our previous episodes, as well as check out our live video interviews over our YouTube channel. You can also find us on Apple, Spotify, iHeart, pretty much wherever else you decide to listen to your favorite podcast. Don't forget to hit subscribe.